This week on the Unpopular Opinion Show. I swim in those lanes, and the narrative in that space a lot of times is women will falsify these types of things, and I'm like, yeah, that does happen sometimes, but let's be accountable, right? And let's be fair.
Yeah.
If you find yourself being accused of something multiple times, you doing something wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Right? Like either you're doing what they're accusing you of, or you're putting yourself in these situations to be accused of it. Like,
right.
The accountability has to fall squarely on his shoulders.
Yeah. I could dig it.
We forgot what it was like to touch people. Right? It's just,
exactly. Except for R. Kelly, who's being touched as we speak. Congratulations, bro.
well, I mean, and Mystikal is soon to be right behind him.
Yeah.
Danger.
Man, his first lyric, what's the song? I came in with my schlong in my hand. I'm replacing the word schlong. 'Cause that's not exactly what he said, but you get the point. I came in with my hand. Like, wait, huh? What? That's how you gonna start this conversation, bro? Like, I don't feel right at all. Oh, geez.
Well, my man is he's in trouble. I mean, I guess we just jumping right into it.
Jump right into it. Okay, go for it. Let's do it.
He's in trouble, man. He's in jail, being held without bond for I'm trying to find the YouTube safe language.
Unauthorized touch.
Yes, unauthorized touch, and then some. You know what? Let me pull up. Let me switch that shot, and then let me just pull up the story, and it's probably easier to read the story. From KOMO News, New Orleans rapper Mystikal was arrested over the weekend in Ascension Parish, just outside Baton Rouge. Authorities said Monday he is facing multiple charges, including a intimate physical assault allegation, simple criminal damage to property, false imprisonment, domestic. Yeah, domestic. The A word with the BUSE in the rest of the spelling. Battery, strangulation, simple robbery, and first degree grape, as a lot of people call it on YouTube. It's amazing. Adding a G to that word can beat the algorithm. It's just amazing to me.
You don't want to be accused of grape. That's some. Grape is a serious thing, people.
And the Fruit of Balloons guy is like
what I do? Wait a minute. You got bottles of wine going, wait a minute, goddamn it. That ain't got nothing to do with us. And I ain't never graped nobody. I'm having way too much fun with this. Sorry, continue.
It is the common word that I hear people use on YouTube to kind of get around being flagged and whatnot. But according to the sheriff's office, around 11:58 p.m. Sunday, deputies responded to an area hospital to investigate a assault of an intimate nature. After speaking with the victim, Mystikal, whose name is Michael Tyler, was identified as the suspect in the assault and arrested, according to the sheriff. The victim suffered minor injuries in what the sheriff describes as an attack. My man's 51 years old. He's, like you said before we hit the intro, he's dealing with charges of a very similar nature from 2017, and he spent 6 years in prison back in 2003 when he pled guilty to intimate time battery. So I hate to be the one to say where there's smoke, there's fire, because I truly don't believe in that. But oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? And I've met him. I've met him and spent time with him, actually.
Yeah.
many years ago, back when he was really hot. I actually probably never told you this story. So it was back when I was music director over at Hot. You know, Mystikal had a label. He had his own little record label. And it was a guy in town, and I won't say his name because he probably doesn't want to be associated with anything to do with Mystikal at this point.
Especially when there's grapes involved.
Right. So there was a guy in town, and he was in town pushing records. You know, they come in, the record reps come in, and they like, yo, I got this record, I got that record. He brought in a record. It was a pretty hot record, and he and I were talking, and he goes, dude, you look real familiar. And the conversation moved a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, where you from? What do you do?" And he told me he worked at a college in New Orleans. And I said, "Oh, you're probably teaching my sister." And he said my sister's name, and I said, "Yeah, that's my sister." He was like, "Get out of here, for real?" And I was like, yeah, that's my sister, for real. Needless to say, she passed that class. And I played the record. So
Listen, folks, the
kidding about the last part.
More story. It's not what you know, it's who you know. No, that's the wrong message. No, okay.
But no, after that, I was in touch with that cat a lot. Got in touch with Mystikal a few times, and whenever, like, I was out in New Orleans once, and he picked me and the people that I was out there with up and took us to a spot, and we all broke bread and kicked it or whatever. So at that time, I got no sense from him that he was on nothing crazy. He was a chill guy. So yeah, it's shocking, not this time. The second time I think was probably more shocking than the first time. Yeah. And now it's just like, bro, what is happening with you, man?
I said it in the intro. He ain't gonna learn shit. That brother ain't gonna learn shit. That's apparently, clearly. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Yeah, like I said, I mean, once, twice, and the third time, and that's just what we've heard about. So who can, I
got down into the comments of one of the posts about this, and it was some people saying, we've heard about this kind of thing from him for years. And I was like, what? So, I mean, to your point, it might have been a little more talk on the streets about what was going on with him and all of this stuff, man. But,
hey, man, to the alleged victims, I don't even know what to say. I hope you get some healing and justice, and if it's not true, if it's a big misunderstanding because of his song lyrics, I came in the room with my blanket in my hand, then I wish him luck. Proven, after saying something like that, that's kind of, sorry.
Yeah. It's, look, and look, it's, I've said it commonly on here, and it's known commonly that I consume quite a bit of, manosphere content, and I swim in those lanes, and the narrative in that space a lot of times is women will falsify these types of things, and I'm like, yeah, that does happen sometimes, but let's be accountable, right? And let's be fair.
Yeah.
If you find yourself being accused of something multiple times, you doing something wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Right? Like, either you're doing what they're accusing you of, or you're putting yourself in these situations to be accused of it. Like,
right.
The accountability has to fall squarely on his shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's, again, I wish him luck. Either way it goes. Good luck on the outside or good luck back on the inside.
Be bunk mates with R. Kelly.
I'm not going to do it. Nope.
That's not what Bubba said.
Hey, Aura. What he says? Hurt rectum. HR.
Listen, they're gonna be in there making them do a concert. The debate is gonna be who's opening up first.